Shooting was near NRG Stadium. This morning, police are trying to determine why a driver was shot to death there on Main near the South Loop. Police say the man was in the intersection last night when another man got out of the car with a rifle and opened fire.
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Man, Houston, like Houston, man. Houston, we have a problem. And I'm talking about, I know I got a lot of hood educated residents down there in Houston. Matter of fact, I got real family down there in Houston, right? Some of my family down there in Houston right now. Now, I'm talking about Houston has been known that, you know, this is Southern hospitality. You gonna come down there, man, they gonna treat you good, and man, they gonna give you a big old cup of Kool-Aid, make you a plate, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get some good but lately, Houston, y'all been doing a lot of killing down there, man. Look, for an example, right? And I'm not hating on Houston, so y'all don't get mad at hood educated, but we fair and balanced, and we gotta keep it 100, right? Now, we got Takeoff, died in Houston. We got Duke the Jeweler, died in Houston. We got a lot of Cash Desto, died in Houston. We got BTB Savage, died in Houston. And now we got Max, better known to the world as Pimperelli, right? And some of y'all probably saying, well, hood educated, who is Pimperelli? We don't know this guy, nothing like that. So let me give you a portion of my understanding, right? Pimperelli is the brother that came out with a clothing design made out of the bandanas. Have y'all ever seen like the rappers and stuff like that with the puffer jackets that's made out of the bandanas? Red, blue, orange, whatever. As a matter of fact, check it out. Now, as y'all can see, right? You see some of the famous peoples, you know, wearing his clothing design. That's Pimperelli, right? That's his design. You know, when you seen the rappers wearing the bandana shorts and the shirts and the, you know, the hats and stuff like that, that's Pimperelli, right? He's the one that came out with that. And he's a Houstonian. Like, he's from the islands. From my understanding, I think he's from Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's from Jamaica, right? He's from one of them islands over there, but he's a stomped down Houstonian. Now, from my understanding, all the reports that I'm getting from people down there in Houston is that, man, this was a good brother doing school drives and stuff like that, man, taking care of the kids, was taking care of the community. I'm talking about just all around type of a good dude, not gang related, didn't like no conflict or nothing like that. You know, you come to the shop, if you short, he gonna look out for you. You know, he giving stuff out. I'm talking about all around good dude, all around good brother. And so the people in Houston are lost. Like they can't understand like why, who, what happened, what's going on. Why would somebody want to kill Pimperelli? Now, allow me to say this right here, y'all, just from a hood perspective. I got to give it to y'all, just a hood, I got to. Pimperelli walked around, I'm talking about, with probably $200,000-$300,000 worth of jewelry on. Check it out. Now, when you see this type of stuff, right, and let me come from a hood perspective, y'all, you would think that somebody would want to rob him. Yeah, because this jewelry that he got on, $200,000-$300,000 worth of jewelry, or however much that was that he got on, that's enough to change somebody's life that's broke. I just got to be 100 for somebody that's starving in the ghetto and ain't got nothing. That right there, robbing him could probably change their life if they do right with the money. We just being honest. But in this situation right here, it wasn't no robbery. It wasn't no kidnapping. Now, a lot of y'all might say kidnapping, that hood. Listen, people get in the hood all across America, big time drug dealers and stuff like that get kidnapped. Big time peoples with big time money and all that jewelry get kidnapped in the ghettos across America. I'm talking about kidnapped. And I'm talking about took into a place, and I'm talking about made to say, hey, where's all that money at? Where all that jewelry at? Where all those drugs at? That type of stuff really goes down in the hood. So I'm saying all that to say this right here. With all respect and condolences to this brother and his family and all that, you would believe or suspect something like that. You know, they tried to rob him and he wasn't going. They tried to kidnap him and he wasn't going. But that wasn't the case. Check it out.
Police tell us a white Escalade was stopped at the traffic light when a black SUV pulled up. Someone got out and opened fire in what appears to be a targeted attack. The Escalade was riddled with bullets. The suspect, however, got away.
Now, as y'all can see, the car pulled up and just started spraying his car down. Spraying his car down. Witnesses are saying it wasn't no get out the car, give me the chain, none of that. The car pulled up and just started spraying his car down. Now, the cold-blooded part is this right here, to let you know that it wasn't about no robbery or no kidnapping or nothing like that. When they did spray the car down, didn't nobody try to snatch no chains, didn't nobody try to snatch no jewelry. You know, the man, he iced out. Wasn't none of that. It was a pull up, aim to kill, and get out the way. So what that tells us, because we hood educated, not lane related, this was a plain old hit. Plain and simple. I'm finna pay y'all this money, y'all go get him for whatever he did. Because we gotta understand, y'all, don't nobody just wanna kill you just to be killing you in the hood, right? Especially if you are a known person like Pimperelli. If you're a known person like this brother right here, don't nobody just want to pull up and just kill you. It's too much love in the community. Something happened. Whether you did something or it's some jealousy jumping off, some envy jumping off, a woman involved, you know, you borrowed some money from somebody and didn't pay them back in time, you know, you disrespected, something happened. You just don't get killed like that. Not when you famous in the hood like that. People just don't, something had to happen is what I'm trying to tell y'all. And for them to kill him the way that they killed him, that lets us know they didn't want his jewelry. They didn't want his car. This wasn't a carjacking. They didn't want his body as far as we finna kidnap you. They wanted his life. That's what they wanted. They wanted to take his life. And that's what they did. So we got to understand something. All that, you know, hey, he could, This right here was a plain hit. It wasn't none of that other, no. All that's out the window. We can forget about all that. Something happened to the point where somebody wanted him dead for whatever reason. And it's unfortunate that we take these type of steps to take each other's lives over things that probably can be replaced. But we understand that a life can't ever be replaced once it's taken. But whatever took his life or had his life taken, I guarantee you it was something that could have been replaced. But when you dealing with people that only understand violence, and that is the only remedy to all their problems is violence, this is what you get. Now, from my understanding and what people are telling me down there in Houston is this right here. He just had a baby. Just had a child, small child. So here it is now, we got a childless, we got a father, we got a child that's growing up without a father. And we all know how that go. So this cycle, I mean, it just going, as long as if we keep killing each other the way that we killing each other, and we not raising our kids like we supposed to raise our kids, we gonna continue to see all this madness and stuff like that. Because anybody in their right mind, somebody like this brother right here, from what I'm understanding, right? Like listen now, I don't know what he doing behind closed doors. They ain't give me that yet. I don't know what he doing under, you know, I don't know what he doing in them streets. I ain't got that yet. But what they giving me is that this is a good brother. And it would make you think that as soon as somebody said, hey man, look, I want to put a hit out on Pimperelli, that people would have been like, nah, brother, we ain't finna do that. Come on, man, you tripping. But that wasn't the case. Somebody accepted that bag. Somebody accepted that money. And if didn't nobody accept that bag or that money, it was something that he did to somebody that caused them to believe in their mind that what he did wants me to kill him. I don't want nothing from him but his life. And that's the sad part about this whole ordeal, because here it is, we had a young brother, man. I'm talking about successful, being successful. I'm talking about on his way. Check it out.
You get off that vibe like a Hey man, technical difficulty, but we still here, we still going. Pull up, man. You know, red turn head. You know that blue is true. Can't go wrong with black. You know I love that pretty face. It's the one. Nah, this the one. This the one. Would you? I'm finna ship y'all orders out right now. You see how it's going on. So they don't think I'm lying. Come on. Feel me? I'm here, but don't get it twisted. I was the old man with the new. We coming in. Pop up on the way. You feel me? Got all kinds of flavors. You feel me? You got the old man, but it still ain't old. It's new. You feel me? It's going hard. You feel me? Just that. This order, man. Over 300 orders, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all. Y'all finna ship.
Now, who's to say that this brother right here wasn't the next Gucci or Louis Vuitton or something like that? You know what I mean? Because he's doing his thing. Clearly, you can see that he was doing his thing. But now let's get back to the violent part about everything, because this one part that kind of like struck me, right? Because I'm hood educated, not lame related. Now, let me say this right here. When I was ripping and running them streets, whenever I seen somebody that I want to do something to or something like that, usually when you see that they got security, the way that that brother got security, you back off. When you see security or when you see that a big time drug dealer or a gang banger is really like securing his location, you got to back off, because you understand that it's going to defeat the purpose of trying to rob him. It's going to defeat the purpose of trying to kill him, shoot him, harm him, because every time he pull up, he got real security out there with their guns out, letting you know that, look, you run up on us, it's finna be a shootout. Somebody finna die, and it might be you, because we already got our guns out. You see what I'm saying? So now, my point I'm trying to make is this right here. Where was his security at?
Hey, toast up. We going till midnight. 50% off the entire store. Black Friday is going down. Come on, y'all. That's the one right here. 50%, man. $100. Little bit better than that. All, everything, man. Don't sleep, man. The only time you gonna get this shit for $200. $400 tomorrow. Let's go. My boy, is this how you want to shop, man? Shop, my boy. Everything, 50% off is going down. Come on, we're going till 12 tonight. Hey, it's like a party, man. Look at it. We got the bottles now. We got the bottles now. We're going till 12, man. It's going. It keep going. We're going to keep going. What Future say, keep going. I bet my head.
Right? Come on now. We see the security in the videos. Where's security at on this day right here that this man loses his life? Where they at? Now, we got to understand now, sometimes people get security the day off and stuff like that. I understand that part, right? But going back to what I was saying, when you trying to harm somebody and you know that they keep that type of security, it deters you. So whoever was trying to kill him was watching him. They was laying on him. And let me explain to y'all how I know this. Because if they knew that his security was there, they wouldn't have been so comfortable to jump out of a vehicle and spray his car down without worrying about security in another car in the front or the back trying to shoot and kill them. When they did what they did to Pimperelli, they was comfortable. They wasn't worried about security. So at some point, somewhere, they was watching, looking at him, surveilling him. Hey, he ain't got security today, dog. Yeah, he at the shop right now. Ain't no security with him. He just pulled off. Ain't no security with him. We finna take care of this right now. He ain't got no security with him. Let me tell you successful men something. Especially you successful men that are in the hood. Keep security with you. Keep security with you. When you keep your security with you, all the sticking up, the robbing you, the kidnapping you, the wanting to harm you, it deters all that. But you got to keep your security with you every day, all day, all day. Now, if you an upright citizen and ain't nobody trying to harm you and stuff like that, some say, man, I don't need no security for what? I don't need no, listen to me. Robbers and kidnappers, they don't care about you being an upright citizen and ain't never did nothing to nobody. You got something they want, money, materials. And they hungry, they starving, they gonna come for that. But if you in them streets and you done did some stuff, you done committed some crimes, you done harmed some peoples, you got to keep security with you. You got to. Because if you don't, them lions, tigers, and bears, once they see you slipping like that, they coming to eat. I just got to be 100 with y'all. They are coming to eat. Why? Because they broke and starving. And you got everything they need that they believe in their mind that will change their life. Keep your security. Put your security on you like you put your drawers on every day. That's how you got to keep security that close to you so that you can deter all that bullshit. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, please hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed already and give me a like. And if you're feeling generous, make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.